So this is the mock interview day 51. So whoever watching this video on YouTube, right? We have already completed 50 mock interviews. So if you want to check that remaining mock interviews, definitely you can check it out. So you need to do one thing, just go to YouTube. Okay, even in your mobile or in your desktop. Okay, once you go to the youtube.com, just a moment, it is taking time for loading. Sometimes internet creates a problem. Okay, once you go to the YouTube, okay, search Devops space EASY, easy, enter. Okay, so you will get the first channel, and if you see, my mobile number is also available, and I'm located in India. If you are looking this video from outside, out of India, you can use +91, and yeah, you can ping me in WhatsApp as well, or you can call me in WhatsApp as well if you are out of India. So you can check the latest mocks which we have conducted, and we will going to continue this mocks in near future as well. So please like this video so that we will get just a motivation to record this mock interview and upload this in the YouTube channel. I no need to record and no need to upload, right? This mocks will be conducted only for the enrolled people. So I don't need to upload this in the YouTube channel, but I'm still uploading because people are requesting who cannot able to afford money, right? So they want to watch the videos via YouTube. So for them I'm uploading. So as a return, you need to just like this video. So you can see on every tool I've uploaded. So today Raghav is going to participate in this mock. Okay. So Raghav, once you are available, so just introduce yourself. Don't reveal about your genuine information. You can keep any alternate information. So yeah, let's start the mock. So Abhishek, can you please introduce yourself? Don't reveal your genuine information. You just add alternative or fake whatever.
Okay. So hi guys, myself Abhishek from Chennai. So I have overall 5 years of experience in the tech industry. Initially, I have joined as a product support engineer, where I would be collaborating with multiple teams and solving issues effectively. And over the year later, I've got an opportunity to work in AWS Cloud and Devops. Basically, I create infrastructures using Terraforms and manage Docker files and Kubernetes clusters. To automate this process, we are currently using Jenkins in our organization, and for version control, we are using Git. So this is the overall view of what I do. So yeah, thanks. Looking forward
Super.
for
Whatever the communication you have, it is totally next level. Yeah, if you get an opportunity, definitely will crack an interview. But you, as you mentioned, you are not getting any calls, so you kept 3 years, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, like you did you try it via LinkedIn?
yeah, bro. I'm LinkedIn, Nakuri, Indeed. I mean, all
Okay.
the three sites. I'm actually trying to apply through Glassdoor and some other through emails also.
Oh,
See, I'm waiting for it.
okay. Still, you didn't get even single call.
No, bro, no. I mean, whoever I am sending, and through LinkedIn, they're just telling currently we don't have any position openings for junior DevOps engineer.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, so I'm waiting for it.
okay. Why junior DevOps? You have already 3 years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you just
Equivalent
mentioned
to
you
mid
have
level.
3 years.
Yeah.
Total 3 years you kept DevOps itself. Even if they ask you relevant experience in DevOps, tell three in relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, don't tell two or one. So tell three total in DevOps itself.
Okay. Okay, bro.
Okay, Raghava, please can you please introduce yourself? Complete it in within 2 minutes. Okay.
Sure. Hi, Raghava. For version control, I'm using Git, using the GitHub and GitHub. for team collaboration. And for infrastructure, I'm using Terraform and configuration management. I'm using Ansible. For cloud, I'm using AWS, and its services like S3 and Route 53 and um, Route 53 service catalog and other networking services. Other than that, I also um, use some monitoring services like Splunk and Prometheus and Grafana. I also do a microservice architecture using a containerization using Docker. I write Docker files and Kubernetes manifests for the orchestration of these containers and monitor them using a Prometheus and Grafana.
Okay, which cloud you are expert, AWS or Azure?
I started with AWS and now I'm also familiar with Azure.
Okay, so try to apply for the job which is related to AWS cloud. Okay, and you know Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible, Terraform, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, like some companies will expect private cloud, as you mentioned. You got an opportunity, you have attended for an interview, and they are expecting OpenStack. Yeah, definitely. If they are
OpenShift.
OpenShift, okay. So if they are, let me share my screen. Okay, let's talk with practical. OpenShift, right? So OpenShift is a family of containerization software product developed by Red Hat. So it's a hybrid cloud platform as a service. Nothing but it it is a combination of what hybrid? It's a combination of private and public. That's the reason they will call it as a hybrid cloud. AWS is totally public. Azure is totally public cloud. Okay, if there is a combination of public and private, then it is called as a hybrid cloud. So OpenShift is a hybrid cloud. And there is one more thing which is a OpenStack. So OpenStack, private cloud. So what is OpenStack versus? Just a moment, someone is joining. Yeah, hi Acube. OpenStack versus OpenShift. So OpenStack and OpenShift are both open source platforms that are used for compute cloud computing, but they are different purpose and functionalities. So OpenStack is a infrastructure as a service platform. Okay, OpenShift is a platform as a service. Nothing but in on the top of OpenShift, I can able to deploy my Kubernetes cluster. I can able to run and I can. It is a love how you have EKS, right? Elastic Kubernetes Service as a service. Okay.
Yeah,
So same like OpenShift is also a platform as a service. So OpenStack is a infrastructure as a service like EC2, AWS EC2.
Generally, I hear that OpenShift is used for managing the Kubernetes.
Yes, OpenShift just they have created the support for the Kubernetes. Normally, while working on Kubernetes, you will get multiple issues. Yes or no? But there is no one available to help when you stuck at some point. Yes. So what OpenShift has did?
Can
OpenShift
you
is
put some example?
yeah, that's what I'm telling. While you're working on Kubernetes, you will get a troubleshooting issue. Yes or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
but can you go with one
I will.
issue or
I'm
one error?
asking the questions. If you just revert back at yes or no, then I will just
Yes,
go in
yes,
depth.
yes,
Yeah. So it might
yes.
be pod failure. It might be node failure. Okay, your pod is not reachable. So whatever it may be. So you not able to identify the issue. So OpenShift just providing a like paid support so that they will resolve your issue. For that, you need to have a subscription. Like how you are taking a subscription from Amazon Prime, right, to watch the movies. In the same way, the entertainment was to your need is was to watch a movies for your entertainment purpose. For companies, they just want to resolve their issues. So for them, OpenShift was implemented this strategy to earn money by providing a support. Simple thing. You got it? That's the reason if you see platform as a service. So they will provide the platform as well. And okay, you can directly deploy your Kubernetes on top of OpenShift. Then they will provide the support as well.
What is like as a DevOps engineer using an OpenShift, what would be the responsibilities?
If you see, if you are using OpenShift, yeah, definitely you need to be an expert on OpenShift and you need to work on troubleshooting. It depends totally upon the job description of the company. Like for suppose if you are working for Kubernetes part, you need to work for Kubernetes troubleshooting. If it is OpenShift, yeah, you need to expert in OpenShift. If they are using AWS, definitely it will be totally different. Okay, got it? Is there any doubt?
An overview.
Okay, normally this is a product of Red Hat. So Red Hat created this product. So let's start the mock interview. This is totally simple. Okay, repeated questions of Ansible. We already completed mostly all questions on Ansible. Treat this as a repeated. So what is Ansible and how does it work? Do you know?
Yeah,
Yes, anyone, if you want to try, definitely you can try. I'm audible, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes. Do you know what is Ansible and how does it work?
Yep. Ansible is a configuration management tool. With the help of Ansible, we can configure the infrastructure which has been created
Okay.
by any clouds like AWS stacks or Terraform stack. In that, we use Ansible to configure it.
Okay. Do you know IQ? Do you want to add something here?
yeah, yeah. Ansible is a configuration manager which is used to the configure the workloads. And one more important thing is here we no need to install agent any nodes on the it is an agent place.
Super. Yes. What is the like? What is it is which push or pull? Which based configuration management tool?
Push pull push push based mechanism.
Yes.
Using
Like
SSH.
nodes are not needed to pull, not need to what are the changes uh, in the main node like what is if you change in the main node automatically reflected in the changes in the agent nodes also
Okay. How it will communicate? Ansible. How
with
communicates?
passwordless authentication.
Okay. How you will set up the passwordless
SSH.
authentication?
You we run the ss gen hyphen key. We generate the password public key and private key.
Super. Yes.
Use we create the Ansible user. Then private key paste in the slash it is dot sh user folder like dot sh under folder we copy the key.
Definitely. You are right.
Then after it will be communicated each other.
Okay. Do you know what is an Ansible playbook? Raghava?
Ansible playbook. The Ansible playbook is an multiple. It will be used to uh, configure multiple tasks. Like we have to install Nginx. We have to install uh, same SQL. Those type of things you have to use a playbook. Multiple tasks.
So Ansible playbook is nothing but a file in the format of AML at another markup language. There we will define the task which we want to execute on the particular node. So like this you need to answer. Okay. So did you see a confidence on me like while telling what it is? You need to tell what the purpose
Yes.
of that. If they are asking playbook, what playbook will do, what playbook will solve the problem. You need to explain that problem. Okay, you no need to go the technical part what it will do. So you said that we will write the tasks and all, but there is no clarity. I'm not getting what it is. What is a playbook? What playbook will do? That is I'm expecting. Yakub, do you get it? My point. So
I get it. Your point.
what's the difference between ad hoc commands and playbook? When we use ad hoc command,
We have to use single whenever you run the single
let's give a chance for Raghava.
Ad hoc commands are like when you wanted to manipulate, I mean, when you want to make a single change, you use a ad hoc commands. Playbook is like a step-to-step thing where like a like a like a kind of a step-by-step process. That's what we do in playbook, and where ad hoc is like you we can run at a moment.
Okay, we will use playbook when we want that task to execute multiple times for day-to-day activities. If it is the task is for only once and it is a single executable, definitely we will go to add hoc command. Like for suppose if I want to restart the servers monthly once, so at that time I no need to go to playbook. I can directly execute a single add hoc command. Via add hoc command, I will complete the task. But if you want to do the same activity daily, so at a time you should not go to with add hoc command. You just choose the playbook and write a playbook.
Question here, a question here. Like scheduling is a part of Ansible or Ansible Tower.
Ansible Tower is a UI same like Jenkins. So via how Jenkins you can schedule the jobs. Same thing. Ansible Tower is also a service provided and it's a too much chargeable. Company cannot able to offer that amount. Only some big companies they are ready to pay an amount that companies will prefer this, right? Ansible Tower. Like for suppose if you take an example of Nokia maintain their total deployment via Ansible and via Ansible Tower. So they are ready to give an amount because they have a clients are ready to give an amount for them, so they are also ready to invest an amount for the Ansible Tower subscription. Okay, it depends, so depends, like for suppose if it is startup, definitely they cannot able to afford an money, right? At that time they will not go for it. They might
So
use some open
scheduling
source
is done
tools
by
via
so scheduling is
Jenkins.
done by handlers.
Via Jenkins you can call, right? You can call the Ansible playbook via build triggers. You can able to execute the Ansible playbook, right? Or you can go for cron job as well. Via cron also you can schedule your Ansible playbook execution.
Okay.
It depends, like for suppose if you have more money and you want a support as well, if there is an issue, definitely you will go with the subscription. If you don't have any money, then what you will do, whatever have the tools you will utilize. It totally depends upon your budget. Do you know what are Ansible modules? If you say I'm going step by step in Ansible itself, nothing but you will get in-depth knowledge on that particular tool. So first what I have asked you what is Ansible. Okay, then after I've asked you what is Ansible playbook. Then after we are going to ad hoc command. Then after I'm going little bit in depth. Module. Inside the task we will use modules, right? What are Ansible modules?
So modules is the part of small part of a playbook.
Super.
Like every
Yes,
each task is divided into a module.
definitely. You are right. Yakub, you want to add something?
Yeah, Ansible model which is used to reusable. Where we, for example, you write a one task. The task when you want to same need, that time you use the modules. Reusable modules which is used to the reused.
No, you are totally wrong. So
Okay.
module is nothing but a simple. You can mute yourself. So module is one of the just what I need to tell. It's just a single component which we will which use, like for suppose if I want to install a software, for that I have a different module. If I want to copy a file, for that I have a different module. Like that in Ansible you will be having multiple modules. I will show you it. Ansible. I will go to the official documentation. As per the requirement, if you say all modules, you will use that particular module. So what module is? Module was built in Python. So in the backend, via that module, it will execute Python scripts. But it will be not visible for you, but in the backend it will do. So if you see, it will be in alphabetical order. Okay. So if you scroll it right, it will take nearly 1 hour to complete watch all these modules. Okay, if you are using AWS, for AWS related modules also available. If you are using Azure, Azure related modules
Yeah.
also available.
Apt
So
module, copy module, fetch module is there like
yes,
that. Yes. Like if using in the EC2, we have to get the fetch the instance details. We use the EC2 Ansible inbuilt EC2 model is there.
so if you see apt manages apt
Yes.
packages. If I right click here, if I use copy, so copy files to remote location. So if I go to example, apt name of your software. If you want to update the package before installing this foo, right? If you say name Apache to state present. Okay, like that, what are the package you want to install, you need to give the name of your package and state whether you want to install the software, or if you want to remove the software, you need to give absent. If you want to install, you need to give present and name of your package. That's what. If you want to install, you can use separate module. For copying a file, you can use separate module. So depending upon requirement, you can choose that particular module. So module is nothing but a single component, like simple component in an Ansible. So for suppose, what is Ansible module? So Ansible modules are small programs that perform access on the remote host. So I know I don't want Ansible. Okay, why use Ansible module? Ansible modules are units of code that can control system resources and execute system commands. Okay, now let's come back to next question. What is the inventory file in Ansible? Simple. What is the inventory file in Ansible? Am I audible? Hello?
In the inventory file, we have to mention the whatever the servers we have to node agent node list node information we will store in the inventory like
Definitely.
web
Yes, you are
servers,
right.
DB servers, like we have
Inventory
segregated
file.
inventory in the inventory.
Yeah, for this you have taken
Inventory
too much
is
of
like
time.
Can I answer?
Yes.
Inventory is like a inventory file is a list of all the slaves for the
Okay.
master.
Okay. But you have taken too much of time to answer this. If you don't know, you can utilize the Google. So how do you manage different environments in Ansible? Like example, dev, stage, product, prod. So how does Ansible Vault help in managing sensitive data?
Secrets, storing secrets and passwords,
Yes,
or any API keys.
definitely. You are right. But you can explain that. Okay. Like for suppose if I want to store some database passwords. So what I can able to do, I can create an Ansible Vault for that. So via Ansible Vault, like that we can able to protect our sensitive data. So like this you need to explain in the interview. So you should not give straightforward answers. If you explain that, they will get to know, okay, you really have skill on that. If you are just telling secrets, passwords, so opposite person is a person who has taking experience, like they have multiple, like they know, right, they are experts in that particular tool. So obviously they will expect you to explain. So interview's purpose was to check your skill. If you are giving the straightforward answer, how they will get to know whether you have a skill or not? Once you explain, they will get to know, right? Okay, what is handlers in Ansible? Yakub,
Hello.
yes, what is
Hello.
handlers?
Handlers will. I'm not sure. I will give
Okay, no issues,
like
no
that.
issues, no issues.
Whenever configuration changes happen, that time notify use handlers use it to restart the some restart is
Yes,
needed. That time.
uh, you
At
are
that
right.
at that cases we use the handlers.
You are right. Yesterday I've attended an interview, okay, for one of my client. So there he has asked me what is this handlers. Okay. So then I said, like, for suppose if I want to restart a particular service, if there is any change, so I can use a notify. So via notify, handlers will get to know. So then handlers what it will do, it will restart its service. So you need to explain that. So whatever you know, you need to explain it confidently. If you tell in doubtful manner, obviously they will treat that you don't know and you don't have any skill.
Okay.
So what is gather facts in Ansible? Whenever you execute Ansible playbook, if you say gathering facts, you will get. If you observe, yes or no? So
Yes.
what is gather facts? What is dot? Anyone want to try?
Gather facts is like gathering changes to the host, I mean, to the master server about the slave, what are the changes going through.
Okay, but I didn't get clear explanation on this. What is the purpose of roles in Ansible? So I will not call
Rules,
if you know, right? Try.
rules can be used to uh, reusable. It will be used to reusable purpose. For example, if you need to install Nginx, one of the playbook, same rule you need same things you need another task or playbook. That time you can reuse to the rule reusable.
Okay.
Um, Roles are like similar to the what do you call like a modules, but this is like a collection of files tasks.
Okay. Which files?
Mm, files, like default files. Yes.
Variable files we need to variables that we need to copy the files from the source node to slave. That time we useful. That time also useful.
So roles is nothing but like whatever the playbook we have written, we will just divide that playbook into multiple files and we will place it into a folder. So rather it may be a handlers, rather it may be a tasks, rather it may be a variables, rather it may be a templates. Okay, we will define into a different, we will divide the playbook into different files, and for different files we will be having different folders, like handlers a separate folder, tasks a separate folder, files a separate folder, templates a separate folder, default a separate folder. You can create your own role as well, Ansible Galaxy init and the role name. Like this you need to explain. I know reusability. Roles is a reusability. I know it. So what roles will do? What is the purpose of role? You need to explain that. How does Ansible handle idempotence? Explain how
As
with items.
idempotence is like sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Can I answer? Idempotence is like without making, if you run the same playbook again, there won't be any other changes until we make any changes in the playbook for the configuration.
Okay. What is idempotence?
Maintaining the same state.
Definitely, you are right. Same like calculator. Explain how with items, with dictionary, and with file are used for looping in Ansible. How do you manage task dependencies in Ansible? In Terraform also you will be having a dependencies. Same like in Ansible also you will be having a task dependencies.
Task dependencies in the sense like we can use become kind of.
Become is to execute your playbook as a root user. I'm just talking about the task level, task dependencies. Yakub, you know. So what is a
I go.
block in Ansible? How is it useful? Final question of the interview. Explain the difference between include and import in Ansible. Yesterday we have discussed this. Yesterday mock. I've explained you nearly 30 minutes on this topic. If you watch that mock interview, you will definitely explain this. Explain the difference between include and import. You joined right yesterday, Raghava? Did you join yesterday?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So do you know what is the difference between include and import?
No.
Okay. Yaku?
Some task is not uh, whenever we run the playbook, the task will be uh, that playbook will be uh, like
So
you
from
have
one
to run
playbook,
the you have to
if I want to call another playbook, right, I can use include or import. Import is a
import
static,
import
include is a dynamic.
import. You can use import.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? From one playbook, if I want to call another playbook execution as a task, I can use include or import. So what is the difference between include and import? I just asked you that. Do you know? Do you know, Yakub?
I don't know.
Okay. Include is a dynamic, import is a static. Shall we check the answers for all the questions? Okay, shall we close this mock interview? Shall I stop the recording? Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, yes.
So what I have asked, did you? I know you cannot able to answer the questions, but I have asked you. Do you want to check the answers? Yes or no? If you
Yeah.
don't want, we can stop the recording. I want a clear answer. Do you want to check the answers or no? No need.
I want to check the answers.
Yeah, that the thing you need to tell, right? If I am asking, it will not make you any right. Yes, please. That is enough. What is Ansible and how does it work? Ansible is a open source automation tool for configuration management, application deployment, and task automation. It works by connecting to nodes via SSH. For Windows, it via WinRM. So pushing out small programs called modules to execute tasks on remote servers. Ansible don't require a client agent on remote host. That is what Ansible. What is Ansible playbook? Ansible playbook is a YAML file. That's what I told you, right? That defines a set of tasks to be executed on the managed host. So playbooks are used to automate tasks such as installing software or managing configurations. So what is the difference between ad hoc commands and playbook? Ad hoc commands are one-liner executed directly on the terminal for quick tasks. Playbooks are structured YAML scripts used for complex multi-step tasks and are reusable. So what are Ansible modules? Ansible modules are reusable units of code that perform actions like installing packages, managing files, or restarting a service. Example include apt, m, service, copy, file, etc. These are the module names. And they might ask you what are the modules you have used in your day-to-day activities. Can you please let me know the modules which you have used? Then you need to tell the module names. So what is the inventory file in Ansible? So inventory file list all the managed host and their groupings. So it can be a static or dynamic. How do you manage different environments in Ansible? So by creating different inventory files for each environment. Okay, inventory slash dev, inventory slash prod, and you can use the group vars or and host vars as well for a environment specific variables. Yes, but for suppose if I want to use different variable for different environments, I can use right give the different like for some servers the package name will be totally different. For suppose Apache, for Ubuntu the Apache name will be Apache 2. For Red Hat it will be HTTPD. At that time what you can do, you can use host vars. Depending upon that host, the package name will be changed. How does Ansible Vault help in managing sensitive data? Ansible Vault allows you to encrypt sensitive data like passwords or API keys and playbooks. You can encrypt entire files or variables and decrypt them during running using a vault password or environmental variable. What is handlers in Ansible? Like handlers are special tasks that are triggered by notify directory in other tasks. So handlers are executed only once of the task that notified. them has been executed. So what is gather facts in Ansible? Gather facts is default action in Ansible but that collects information about the managed host such as IP address, OS details, etc. So it is used to make task conditional or make decision based on host attributes. So Raghava, you got it right. Use whatever you said, it's completely wrong. Ansible facts is just
Okay.
gather facts is just it will just collect the information like same like data sources in Terraform. What data sources will do? Data sources will fetch the information about the provider. Here gather facts will fetch the information about your nodes. It might be IP address, it might be OS details, high level data it will be collect. So you can utilize that facts for your comfortability inside your playbook. You can call that conditions. You can add it conditions. What is the purpose of roles in Ansible? Roles allow you to organize playbooks and reuse code by grouping tasks, variables, files, handlers, templates. That's what I said, right, into separate directories. This makes playbooks more modular and maintainable. How does Ansible handle idempotency? So idempotency ensures that running a playbook multiple times results in the same outcome. So Ansible modules are designed to check if a change is needed, and if not, they don't apply the change. So maintaining the system state. Then after I've asked you like with items, with dict, and with file log, lob are used for looping in Ansible. So this loops allows tasks to iterate over list, dictionaries, and or file patterns. So with items, iterates over a list. With dict, loops over dictionary keys and values. With file, loops over files matching a pattern. Like for suppose if I want to install multiple softwares, right? Git, Ansible, tree. So what I can do, I can add a loop and I can give with items item. Then automatically one by one it will be executed. It iterates over a list. It is a dictionary, it's a with dict. It is a file, it is a with file. How do you manage task dependencies in Ansible? So task dependencies can be managed using a notify directive to trigger handlers or using then when condition conditionally run task based on the result of previous task. That's what you can able to use. What is block in Ansible and how is it useful? Block groups tasks together and allows you to apply common directives such as when, become, or error handling. This is useful for organizing related tasks and handling errors gracefully. Like always, if you want to run always, you can use always. If you want to run on condition basis, you can use when. Explain the difference between include and import in Ansible. Include is dynamic and evaluated at runtime, while import is static and evaluated when the playbook is passed. Include task is used for conditional task inclusion. Okay, if you want the clear explanation, just go through the yesterday's mock. Which will be updated in our YouTube channel. I think it is already updated or it might be updated soon if it is not updated. Okay, if you have any type of any doubts, you can ask. And whoever watching this video on YouTube, right, if you are looking for real-time training, definitely you can reach out to me. Daily morning Indian time 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. IST we are conducting Devops real-time training. Okay, you can ping me on WhatsApp. The number is displayed here, right, in the bottom. There you can find my mobile number. Yeah, Raghava, please like this video so that we will upload multiple mocks daily. Do you have anything do you want to ask anything, doubts and all? If not, I will stop the recording. Okay, I will stop. Silence. I got it.